Stormy Daniels has a shocking plea for Melania Trump. Leave your husband now. As Trump faces a conviction for illegally influencing the 2016 election, the scandal's central figure breaks her silence, urging the former First Lady to escape a convicted felon. What will Melania do next? Stay tuned for the dramatic revelations. Stormy Daniels has urged Melania Trump to leave her husband after Trump became the first former president in U.S. history to be criminally convicted after he was found guilty of 34 felony counts of falsifying business records as part of a 2016 campaign scheme to pay a $130,000 hush money to an adult star claiming they had affairs with him. During the ex-president's 6-week trial, which culminated in a New York jury finding him guilty of falsifying business records, the former First Lady never once appeared in court, raising questions about the state of their 19-year marriage. The former president denied the affair and pleaded not guilty to all charges, and has vowed to appeal the verdict, calling the ruling a disgrace.
It's a very, very unfair trial. The good news is they have nothing. Thank you.
Now Stormy, the woman who the businessman, 77, allegedly cheated on her with just a year after tying the knot, has urged the Slovenian former model to divorce him, the Mirror reports. Trump is about to finish his hush money criminal trial guilty verdict. However, Jimmy couldn't control himself from poking into his business. Jimmy Kimmel just hit him with a wake-up call in his latest video show.
At the fight until 1:15 a.m. And you know what? If I'd just been found guilty of covering up a hush money payment to a porn star, I wouldn't be in a rush to get home to my wife either, right?
Both Stormy and former Trump lawyer Michael Cohen testified during the trial that the former president expressed little concern about how Melania might perceive his alleged infidelity when, in 2016, his one night with Stormy was about to be made public. Cohen told the court, "I said to him, 'And how's things going to go with upstairs? Were you concerned about that?' Referring to Melania. His then boss replied, 'Don't worry, how long do you think I will be on the market for? Not long.' When asked why she thinks Melania and Trump's eldest daughter Ivanka never attended the trial, Stormy believes it was because of their kids. The mum of one said, 'I would not want to expose my children to that dangerous environment.' And Melanie and Ivanka are both parents. They're mothers who have younger children, and that would be my reason. You know, if it was the other way around, even if I wanted to support my spouse or my family member, I would choose the safety and privacy of my child over attending court." Trump's former press secretary, Stephanie Grisham, previously said the former Apprentice star would be absolutely bothered that his wife and daughter did not attend his trial. "Absolutely. I know it bothers him. That kind of thing would bother him. If Mrs. Trump wasn't at some event and it was really noted, he would definitely bring it up with her. So I'm sure in this context, it's definitely really bothering him," she said. Stephanie Winston Wolkoff, a former senior advisor to the First Lady, however, believes mum of one Melania will not be taken aback by Trump's guilty verdict. Melania knew exactly who she married. She knew that this was a transactional marriage, she said. She became a top model. He became a loving, doting father, and it set them up for their win for the White House. Stormy first came into the spotlight in the lead-up to Trump's presidency when news broke of their alleged 2006 one-night stand. The scandal, marked by legal battles and media frenzy, exposed the complexities of Trump's personal life and raised further questions about his character and integrity. Now, with Trump's conviction for falsifying business records to cover up a $130,000 hush money payment to her, Stormy believes it is now time for Melania, 54, to move on.
Yeah.
Her advice is rooted in the recent conviction and the broader context of the former First Lady's public image and personal struggles. Throughout Trump's presidency, Melania maintained a stoic and often enigmatic presence, famously embodying the Be Best initiative to promote children's well-being. Despite her public role, speculation about her private life and marriage has been constantly under the spotlight, forced to hear lurid allegations after lurid allegations about her husband. It is why Stormy is adamant about why Trump never took the stand saying it would have created his own Monica Lewinsky moment. Stormy says she hoped that Trump's conviction would finally bring closure to her. "I just thought I would put the bow on the package, and it'd be all tied up and good. It's not really any different," she says. "The only change is I don't have to go to court again, because that's never fun." After the verdict, Trump remains free on his own recognizance, but will be sentenced in the Manhattan courtroom on July 11th. That will be just days before the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee, where party leaders are set to nominate him for the November election formally. Trump has been charged in 3 other criminal cases, but it is unclear if any of them will go to trial before voters go to the polls. The 2020 election interference case in Washington remains on hold while the U.S. Supreme Court considers Trump's claim that he is immune from prosecution for actions taken in the White House. When asked if she is finished with the former president, Stormy speaks for the whole of America. "Are we ever really done with Donald Trump?" she says with a wry smile.
Are we ever really done with Donald Trump? That's an orange stain that's going to be on me for a very long time.
Then, referring to his fake tan, she jokes, "Donald Trump has admitted it has not been easy for his wife Melania, given his presidential campaign and his criminal trial. His family, including his son Barron, his daughter Ivanka and Melania, were notably absent at the trial, with Melania and Barron opting to stay at their home in Mar-a-Lago, something that reportedly definitely bothered the former president. Melania's silence following her husband's conviction was also noted by observers, with some mocking the former president on social media for it. The trial is one of 4 criminal cases that Trump is involved in, on top of multiple civil cases as he campaigns to be re-elected to the White House. Amid his time in the spotlight, Trump sat down with TV host Dr. Phil, real name Phil McGraw, to discuss the impact that the trial as well as his 2024 election campaign has had on his family. During the interview, McGraw asked Trump how the former First Lady was holding up through all this.
The hardest part for me is probably my family, because it's very unfair to my family.
He continued,
I have a very good wife. She reads this crap. I have great kids.
Donald Trump has admitted that his wife Melania has not found it easy dealing with his presidential campaign and criminal trial. He mentioned that she sees him fighting to become president and make America great again, but it is not easy for her to read about the negative publicity. Trump believes his family tolerates his 2024 campaign out of patriotism and faith in him. Melania reportedly considered the trial a disgrace and election interference, and Trump himself said it has been very hard on her, stating that she has to read all the negative news about him. If you found today's video informative, please show your support by giving us a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and turning on notifications for future updates. Let us know your opinions and any questions you may have in the comments section below. Your engagement is valuable to us.